When we're at work, we can be so busy that we lose ourselves. Enter mindfulness at work. Mindfulness can help reduce anxiety, stress, reduce burnout, all amazing things that are beneficial to us. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to bring mindfulness at work. And I'm not talking about meditation for 20 minutes. I'm talking about simple things that you can do from seconds to minutes so that you can be more mindful at work. Be sure to stick around to the end of this video where I'm going to give you a free resource where you can get some additional tips on how to be mindful at work. Hi, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Adriana Girdler. I'm a productivity specialist and I'm a graduate of the University of Toronto Applied Mindfulness Program, and I am a student of the Center of Mindfulness, which is run by Dr. Jon Kabat-Zinn from the University of Massachusetts. So on that note, let's dive into those tips so that you can be more mindful at work. Make mindfulness a habit at work. The key to making mindfulness a habit at work is to plan for it. We all have good intentions, but if we don't plan it in, it's never going to happen. So I have two really cool tips on how to help you with that. Tip 1, mindful reminders. If you're going to make this a habit, you got to remind yourself. You got to schedule it in. That's the planning part. So take a look at your calendar. Set in little breaks where you can stand up, perhaps go for a mindful walk. If you have devices that you can schedule in, like a little bell to remind you, just please don't do something that's jarring, do something really soft. Or even better yet, like my Apple Watch, there actually are apps in there that allows you and tells you when to stand up, and you can program that in. Even what's really cool, something that Thich Nhat Hanh does, which is a Vietnamese monk and a peace activist and very big into mindfulness, I highly recommend you check him out, is whenever the phone rings, take some deep breaths. Anytime that there's some sort of bell or reminder is your time to take a mindful moment. Tip 2, be mindful whenever you open up a door. So whenever you open a door, open it up with purpose. Really think about letting go or focusing and being laser beamed, but just don't be scattered. Take a moment, slow down, and walk through with purpose. Now, if there are tons of people around you, you're going to say, Adriana, how can I do that? Quite easily. Why don't you be the person that actually opens a door for everybody? Not only is it polite, they're going to thank you for it, but it's going to give you that extra time you need to really focus inward and be mindful before you yourself walk through the threshold. Let me know in the comments below if you plan on using the tip next time you walk through the door. Overcoming self-doubt. It's really easy at work to have bad days, right? Our boss could have dumped on us. Perhaps something didn't go the way it was planned. And you know what? We're just not having that great, awesome day. Mindfulness is amazing because it really helps us. It helps us to reevaluate what is going on around us. Amazing when we really need to move forward and ensure that we're doing the right things. So there's two core things with mindfulness that are really helpful. The first one is it really brings about a positive mindset. So if you can take mindfulness techniques, and one of them is to visualize, close your eyes and visualize of all the great things that you have done in the past. Just don't focus on the negative. That is a grounding technique that just brings about and reminds you that it's not all that bad. But the number 2 part, which is just as important, is that it gives you insights. It allows you to take a look at what really happened in that situation. Can I learn from it? Is there anything that is directly from me that I have to change? Or is it perhaps people around me and I just shouldn't take it on personally because that's how they're feeling? The cool thing with mindfulness is it teaches you not to judge. It teaches you how to look at things and to analyze it with discernment so you don't take it on, which becomes just more issues. So let it go, don't judge it, put on a positive mindset. It really does work. Be a mindful commuter. When we're coming home after a real busy day, that commute can be extremely stressful. So one thing with mindfulness that it teaches us is not to hold on to those moments for long periods of time, particularly when we're going home. We really want to be able to put things away. So if you are commuting and you happen to be on public transit, like a train or a bus or a subway, whatever that may be, guess what? Those earbuds that we all have are an awesome way to get connected to either some sort of apps that are out there in order to help do a meditation during that commute, which is pretty cool. And if you're driving, please do not meditate, all right? Safety is important, but what a wonderful opportunity to take a look at, or I should say listen to some audio books which are on mindfulness and some techniques or just self-improvement, or a podcast that you really enjoy that is going to teach you all about mindfulness techniques. Great way to de-stress on that busy commute coming home. As promised, I have for you a free download of some additional mindful tips that you can bring to work. So please go to the link below and download your free copy of these tips. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it with all the professionals that you know. Now it's your turn to share. Can you please let me know what mindfulness tips you plan on bringing to work in the comments below? Until the next video, see you later.